Oh man, hey everyone, me Kevin here, coming to you straight from Disneyland in Anaheim, California, and boy oh boy, we watched SNL together, and I have to say, it's a little bit disappointing. I thought the scripts that we had were not that great, and personally I wonder if we almost had almost the scripts pre-made, and maybe that's why we had some of the actors who usually participate in SNL saying, you know what, I'm sitting this one out, because the scripts weren't that great. I think the acts just were not that great, and unfortunately, Dogecoin did not get the love it probably needed to get to really see this pump of Dogecoin to $1. We started out with Doge becoming sort of a joke when Elon Musk's mother, suggested that Doge is something that she hopes she does not receive for Mother's Day. That didn't help. We also had Elon Musk stumble over and struggle over explaining what Doge is, which was obviously a built-in script to sort of make a joke over, well, what is cryptocurrency? How is it different from just using a dollar? And let's just say this was not the best for Doge. Doge was the butt of the joke here, and unfortunately that led Doge to go from a peak of 72 cents, which is when we saw a rally from about 64 cents to about a peak of right around 72 cents briefly, and we started to see some potential whale sell-offs when in really the span of a minute we saw Doge sell down as much as 7 cents, which was really incredible to watch, but also very disappointing, especially since we were looking for a run, not a sell-off. And Doge did fall down as low as 46 cents. Now, Doge has rebounded a bit. At the time of this recording, Doge is about 53 cents. However, we have some potential concerns. And the concerns that at least I have to do with the fact that Robinhood has had some massive difficulties. Not just Robinhood, but eToro, Webull. They've all had some massive difficulties with actually fulfilling orders on Doge, whether they're sell orders or buy orders. And I'm a little bit concerned that potentially there's a backlog of folks wanting to sell, and it's taking sometimes 20 to 25 minutes to actually fulfill orders. In fact, I placed a buy order and a sell order, and both of them took about 21 minutes to go through. I put in the test at around 9:20 California time, and they actually filled at 9:40 California time, about 20 minutes later, which was very weird. So part of me wonders, why is it that at some points during the SNL skit, we were able to buy Dogecoin on Webull or Robinhood, but when it came to selling, we weren't able to? This was almost the exact opposite of what happened the last time. The last time we saw GameStop have this sort of euphoric run-up. Basically, we saw Robinhood limit buying to reduce their risk, but now we've actually started seeing Robinhood prevent people from selling. We get a message that pops up saying server error, can't sell. And sorry, I might be a little glowy. I've got sunscreen all over because of, Disneyland. But, it doesn't matter. So why might this be? Well, my suspicion as to why it might be more difficult for Robinhood to fulfill sell orders is potentially because there is a lack of buyers. And to just put it bluntly, that's probably the worst case scenario. In fact, we're even seeing a spread between Webull pricing and Robinhood pricing. In some cases, we're seeing Robinhood pricing at 55 cents and Webull at 57, 58 cents. Personally, I wonder if that's because of significantly more selling pressure on Robinhood. Now, I don't know. That's just speculating. But let's try to predict. And I don't like to say predict because, predictions can be wrong. But let's have a conversation about the future of Doge. First of all, what happened here? Well, the bottom line is the SNL skit was not good for Doge. Peak Doge was a miss. It was a letdown. Now, Doge did not sell down, at least not yet. And again, we don't know if they're holding sell orders, waiting for buy the dippers to come in to match orders. In theory, if there are more sell orders than buy orders, the currency should just plummet until those sell orders can fulfill instantly. But since sell orders are taking like 20 minutes to fill, it makes you wonder, is there some, attempt to try to prop the market or keep the market from free falling. I don't know. It's just very bizarre how the order fulfillment is working. It doesn't seem to be working like a smooth and efficient market. But then again, I can also imagine I wouldn't be surprised that there are 10 million people watching SNL tonight and everybody's trying to buy and sell Doge. I mean, it's just got to be madness for the brokers. And I'm not making excuses for the brokers, okay? I just think it has to be madness. And yeah, I'm losing my voice a little bit too. Too much screaming on the roller coasters, okay? But anyway, hey, look, first vacation I'm taking in 15 months. So if you're upset about that, get yourself life insurance by going to metkevin.com/life or sign up for Webull to get 2 free stocks by going to metkevin.com/Webull. No, but let's focus here. Future, okay. Let's talk about the future. So here's the thing. Generally, anytime you come off peak media for a security, stock or cryptocurrency, you tend to have a bleed out. Look at Microvision over the last 3 weeks. Look at Mind Medicine over the last 3 weeks. Look at Agivo over the last 3 months. These are momentum-based stocks that had their moments in time. They had their peak media attention. Gevo getting a specific biofuel scientist appointed to the Joe Biden science task force, leading this thing go to like $15, and then you just get the slow bleed out. I don't know that Doge is going to necessarily free fall because we didn't get news here, but I would be very, very alert for a bleed out unless we get additional momentum driving news. And the reason that is every day after day, people aren't necessarily going to sell right now. I mean, why sell right now, right? It's like, okay, we didn't get an announcement. We didn't get, Tesla's going to accept Doge for Teslas or whatever, right? We didn't get that. So we didn't get the dollar pump. We didn't get the epic euphoria. Yeah, we got, sort of a joking close by Elon Musk, but the overall theme here was, kind of more negative than positive. And some of this was foreshadowed by Elon Musk's tweet yesterday, where he's like, hey, I recommend you just be cautious with cryptocurrencies. He knows the script. He's rehearsed it. So he gave everyone a warning. And in some fairness, too, the last thing I think Elon Musk wants to do is see a lot of people lose money, right? He doesn't want to be associated with people having to, or people YOLOing everything into a stock or a currency and then seeing them lose money. He doesn't want that, so he's expressing caution. This makes sense. But so what's next for Doge? And that's the big question right now is if we don't have a what's next for Doge, well, then what again happens is a potential for a bleed out. And anytime you get a potential for a bleed out, you get this slow sell-off, or maybe what happens is you go, 52 cents, maybe it bobs up to 58, but it goes down to 49, then you go to 53, and you go to 46, and you see this sort of bob bleed out until there's another media event. Folks, the movements in Doge, and this is very important to know, and I think y'all know this, the movements in Doge were not fundamentally driven. What I teach in my Stocks and Psychology of Money group, what I teach in my Real Estate Investing group is fundamental investing. When we look at end phase and we go, oh my goodness, it's trading for 23 times 2024 earnings, which we think it's going to beat 2024 earnings by the time we get to there and we get this energy revolution. That means maybe we're buying end phase for 18, 19 times 2024 earnings for a growth company with a $30 billion market cap. Oh my gosh, it's a steal, right? It's fundamental analysis. Look, the last 3 months have sucked, right? The last 3 months have been very, very painful for some of our growth plays. But you always want to remember, there's a very, very big difference between fundamental analysis and momentum analysis. Momentum analysis is generally not, and I'm not going to say definitely because we don't know. Maybe there'll be some more news with Doge over the next few days that pumps this thing back to the moon. But generally, when you hit peak media, you get a downturn, whether it is rapid. It doesn't have to be rapid. Most of the time, it's a slow bleed. Why? Why psychologically does a slow bleed make sense? It makes sense because when you wake up and you go, oh, Doge is 49 today. It's okay. Tomorrow it'll go up. Next day you wake up, you're like, oh, it's 46. It's 39, and you keep seeing the bleed. At some point, people go, well, I may as well get out while I have a profit. They sell. pushes the price down further. When people start actually losing their principal investment, that's when you'll see the true diamond handers. Look, it's easy for people to go, oh, I'm diamond hands when you're up thousands of dollars, tens of thousands, hundreds of course it's easy to go diamond hands. It's all play freaking money. Start losing your principal. That's when things become harder. And there are a lot of people who bought into Doge between 30 and 50 because of the Elon Musk skit. And now that the skit was, that's it. I wouldn't be surprised that we see people go, oh, well, look, I bought it at 30. Let me take some profits. Okay, boom, 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 boom. We could potentially go back down to those resistance levels. Well, actually, support levels, given the direction that we're going in. We might see those support levels again of, I don't think, maybe 24. Yeah, that was a low level of support. Maybe more consistently around that 29 to 30 level. If we blow past those support levels, then we get larger issues. And then we hope, okay, is there any other kind of momentum we can see? Or are people going to do the what happened after GameStop, which is all of a sudden, well, some people go to AMC, some people go to Microvision, some people go to whatever, people go into different momentum stocks. And then what happened with GameStop? Well, you never ended up seeing those peak prices again. $480. You ended up seeing, it went down to 40, but then it jumped back up to 160s. But look, it's been range bound between 160 and 180 for what, a month now or something to that effect, which is actually a lot in the whole GameStop drama since this has only been happening over the last 5 months. But this is where you want to just be careful. Okay, what's the next catalyst for Doge? You want to be careful about the risk, and you want to be very, very watchful for that slow bleed out to a lower support level. It does not have to be a plummet, but there are going to be a lot of folks, I think, let's just hold. Let's see what tomorrow does. Remember, folks, when selling does not go through at Robinhood, it's not a sign of Robinhood trying to screw you. It's a sign of Robinhood not having buyers. If Robinhood doesn't have buyers, which you can see with the price discrepancy between Robinhood and Webull, you're potentially setting up for a lot of people wanting to get out, orders not getting filled, things spreading out a little bit. Oh, well, fine, then I'll just wait until tomorrow. I'll cancel, wait till tomorrow. And then over the next few days, you potentially see a staircase down. So I would just express caution. Look, I want to see this thing go to $1. In fact, honestly, I want to see it go to $13.37, like a buck. 37, well, 33 to 7, because I think it's epic. But the support level that we needed to maintain was 69. 69 was the support level that we needed to maintain to get to $1. We did not maintain. We briefly went over. We quickly collapsed and consolidated into the 50s. Sure, we touched 46, but consolidating in the 50s is not consolidating around our 69 support, which is not so great for trying to get to $1. We'll see. Again, there could be some major news that comes out tomorrow, but given all these compounding factors, especially Elon Musk not wanting anyone to lose money, expressing caution, kind of joking negatively about Doge, folks, just be careful. And in the meantime, check out the program's link down below. Check out Webull. Make sure to go metcalvin.com/Webull. Get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850 when you deposit $100. And if you want to make interest on your cryptocurrency, go to metcalvin.com/BF. That stands for BlockFi. Go to metcalvin.com/BF and earn interest on your cryptocurrency. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this raspy, shiny-faced late-night video. And folks, we'll see you in the next one.